Okay, the 2015 creek video at Kinkalars starts with the old culvert going underneath 86. And look at here, an old Clorox bottle that floated down the creek in a flood not too long ago. And I guess there's going to be an endless supply since folks used to use the hillsides near a creek as the dumping grounds. And then we work our way upstream, and boy, this time of year you can hardly see the next culvert. Then we move upstream to the culvert that Michael put in for a future lot. This waterfall right here, which isn't running right now, is going to have to be eliminated because it's causing too much backwash of water and causing erosion. But it'll just extend the pool that is dug by the end of the culvert. You can see on the right hand side of the screen that flat rocks that are on top of the big boulder was originally connected, so something sunk or shifted over the decade or so that this has been built, and I'm figuring that eliminating this waterfall that I am now standing on will probably help that. Another fun culvert to crawl through when I feel like being a kid again. The one under 86 was always kind of a mysterious, fun place to come on the sly when I wasn't allowed down in the valley. The upstream end of the culvert is holding up well after 10 years, including that flood of 2006, which washed a lot of culverts and head walls away. So I was happy with that. Then we head upstream, slowly but surely. Birds are happy today. The clearing in the distance is the new excavation that I had done, the open area at the bottom of the hill. The first waterfall I ever built, I ended up giving up on. This is the first one I built that I ended up keeping. It's more maintenance than some of the newer ones because as I've been playing around, I figured out a way to keep them from washing out underneath. This is one of my favorite waterfalls since it's just upstream from the bridge we're looking underneath. It's got a really nice sound to it. It's got two levels of water coming off of it if the water's running nice flow. And then of course the bridge. I was inspired by being able to sled ride across the creek instead of having to put on the brakes after going down the new Hail Mary hill. And we've got the creek right behind the house and the waterfall that I built after the floods of 2006, because there was so much gravel that washed down the creek. I thought it would be the ideal time. I ended up delaying my trip out west by about a week just so I could play in the water and take advantage of the opportunity. And speaking of playing in the water and taking advantage of the opportunity, my latest project is coming up right here where the water was washing the bank away by that old lodge site, which is the quietest area on the property, and I want to save it. So I'm working with some broken up concrete from the old garage floor and sidewalks and fixing that up. It's a good excuse to play in the water. And last but not least, at the upstream end of the property is the future, probably last waterfall that I build. You can look underneath the oak tree on the right hand side and see that there's a foundation in for a waterfall, and there's actually a foundation down in the creek bed that I haven't worked with yet as far as building up on it, but that will come up. And the old pond is just a miniature frog pond now, and they have to deepen it a little bit again in the winter time when things are dormant. And there's my material for the future waterfall. Once the concrete gets all greened up with mildew and stuff, it ends up blending right in, and if you didn't know any better, you wouldn't even know it was concrete blocks. So anyway, that's it for the tour of the bridge in August of 2015.